this is a tutorial to follow up from my other tutorials. Make sure you check them out. Creating background, desktop background part 1 and part 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is go back to my artwork, and we're going to add an Apple icon. You don't have to do this, but I think it looks quite cool. You've got the kind of the whites going around and all that kind of stuff. You could put an Internet Explorer icon if you happen to have one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add another layer, and I'm just going to press Ctrl and O, or File and Open, and I'm just going to grab the Apple logo like so. I'm going to press Ctrl A, which is Edit Select All, Ctrl C to copy that, and what I'm going to do is paste it in the new layer. So press Ctrl V, and that's pasted it into the new layer that I inserted before opening that image. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do this through adding a layer mask. So what I'm going to do is select this here, add layer mask, and what I'm going to do is use the gradient tool and select your radial gradient type, and I just want you to we need to select that, sorry, my mistake, we need to make sure you've got white as foreground, black as a background. And what we can do is use a radial blur, and I'm just going to drag up the contours of the apple just in the center, and until I get bits of it. I think I'm going to leave that there. I think I'm quite happy with that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take a brush and put it to a soft brush. So I'm going to use 100 for this, and what I'm going to do is select black, so switch over to black, and what we want to do, switch over to white, my mistake, and I'm just going to kind of brush the kind of areas of the apple that I wanted. The reason why I use a radial blur, because I wanted that kind of effect that it creates through the whites in the back. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it at home, but it looks really nice on my screen. Okay, so I'm just going to use that, and the more you kind of go through it, the darker it becomes, so you've got nice total control. If you really took your time, you could kind of match that effect as well if we wanted to, and I can add it there as well, and I'll leave that kind of blurred, and I think I'm going to leave it there, and there you have it. We've got a bit of lens flares coming through as well. You could add lens flares with lines and a lot of detail like that as well, or you can go ahead and stick a lens flare around that type of area, and that will work quite nice with the contours of the apple. And there we have it. And make sure you check out the remainder of my tutorials on multimediatrainingvideos.com. We've got a lot of interesting tutorials planned for you guys, and make sure you check out the University of Westminster website as well, with particular focus on our nice multimedia masters program. And I'll leave it there for now, and tune in for our flash video tutorials as well. And there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed, and it was lovely working with you guys. Cheerio.